Hi everyone, this is Y Square. Today we are going to create this Google Chrome icon with Inkscape 1.01. Before everything, just to make sure that we have the same configuration, go to File, Document Properties. The display units here has to be in pixel px, and the checkbox here, just untick this because we don't need the border, and then close this window. For your information, this is the reference image, this is the hex color codes, and these are the shortcut keys and tips I'm using quite frequently throughout Inkscape usage. So let's get started. We start by creating a circle. Go to this one, click and drag while pressing and holding Ctrl at the same time, somewhere around here. Press S, returning to the select mode. And then I'm going to create the white circle here by duplicating this thing. Press Ctrl D and then press D to pick color, select white color. Press S, returning to the select mode. And then click and drag this handler while pressing and holding Ctrl and Shift at the same time, somewhere around here. I do it one more time for the blue circle. Ctrl D to duplicate, press D to pick color, select this, S to the select mode, click and drag this one, somewhere around here. Alright, next thing to do is to create this horizontal line and this line for reference. I do it by using a rectangle. Click and drag to the length that it is longer than the circle, somewhere around here. Press S, returning to the select mode. Now I'm going to place this shape to touch the edge of the white circle by shift click the white circle here, and then go to the Align and Distribute tab, align on the vertical axis and align this one. I'm going to duplicate the rectangle and rotate it to be placed at here. But before that, let me change the opacity of this rectangle. Click this one, go to the Fill and Stroke, adjust the opacity to somewhere around here, and then Ctrl D to duplicate. Before I rotate, I need to make sure that the pivot point is at the center here. Click it one more time. It reveals the pivot point at the center here. Make sure that you have to turn on this Snap Nodes, Snap Path, and especially this one, Snap Midpoints of Line Segments here. So when you click and drag this pivot point, it will be automatically snapped. And then go to the Transform tab. In case you don't see this, go to the Object, Transform, then it will reveal this one. I am going to rotate anti-clockwise 120 degrees. Click Apply. The next thing to do is to create this red shape with the help of the Bezier Curve. Click this one. I'm going to start at here, handle the line midpoint, and then any point outside but on the path, any point outside but on this path, and then straight to the midpoint here, and then go to the original point. Press S, returning to the select mode. I'm going to create this shape by using the intersection logic. Let me duplicate this circle, Ctrl D, and then shift click this one, go to Path, Intersection. And I'm going to remove this redundant part with the help of the white circle. Select the white circle, Ctrl D to duplicate, shift click this one, go to Path and Difference. So we have the shape here. Let me remove the border, the stroke, by going to the Stroke pane, No Pane, and then press D to pick color, select this red color. Press S, returning to the select mode. Now you will notice that the yellow and the green color shape is just a duplicate of this one. So let me duplicate by pressing Ctrl D, press D to pick this color, select this, press S to the select mode. I'm going to rotate, but before that, make sure that the pivot point is placed at the center here. Click it one more time, it reveals the pivot point, place it at the center here. And then go to the same transform tab. But now we are going to rotate clockwise 120 degrees. Click apply. Do the same for the green one. Pressing Ctrl D to duplicate. Press D to pick color. S to the select mode. Same rotation, apply. The last thing to do is to create the shadow here. I'm going to use the Bezier Curve as well. Click this one. Click handle to the path intersection. Point here, here, and here. Press S to the select mode. Again, I'm going to remove this redundant part using the white circle. Click the white circle. In case you can't click the white circle, you can select the object above it and then click Alt Select. It will select the object beneath it. Ctrl D to duplicate and shift click this one. Go to Path, Difference. So we have this part for the shadow. And then select the gray color and remove the stroke. Go to the stroke pane and click No Pane. And then we are going to adjust the opacity to somewhere around here. Now I'm going to rotate this with the same approach just now. Ctrl D to duplicate and change the pivot point to the center here. And then same rotation, clockwise, apply. Do it one more time, Ctrl D and then apply. Last thing to do is to remove this rectangle. Select, delete, select and delete. And then highlight everything, Ctrl G to group. Alright, we have created this Google Chrome icon with Inkscape. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you and see you next time.